Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Child, it is things going on. And so we're going to have a good little chat. Okay, a good little chit chat. I hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. Okay. I was on live Wednesday, so I was not on here Thursday and Friday. But today we are here. But do not forget to go back and look at the other content. The stuff we did last week, okay, go and look at all the other videos that are up. Get into them, comment, all that stuff, okay? And let that be that. But today, we have just a few things, y'all. People beefing about this and that, okay? People getting divorced or whatever. Ralph is a whole B.I.T. in the C and the H, okay? Mama D, Scrappy, and Bambi is still beefing, okay? Drew's new album came out, and Tamar is being messy as usual, and Porsha's a puppet master. Okay, and so I want to get into those few things, and then we can all continue on with our Saturday. Okay, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, subscribe, because YouTube is playing. I keep hearing people telling me they have been unsubscribed, and I don't know why YouTube is unsubscribing people from my channel. Don't know. But if it unsubscribe you, go back and resubscribe. Okay, y'all don't also like the video, okay, and comment in the comment section. Okay, I'm here even though I'm tired, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? I was napping. I was up early trying to run the errands or whatever. And I'm like, do not forget to your lives at 5 o'clock. And guess what I did? I forgot. That's why at 5:15 I said, girl, get a thumbnail and get around here. And you know what? Look, child, Toya, Tamar, Ralph were the hardest people to find stuff for. Okay, I'm like, the colors ain't scheming together, and it's making me mad. Okay, when I had a brown color scheme, why can't y'all be in brown, gold, or white? So that was a whole. Okay, but anyway, how y'all doing? Hello to the people who are here watching live. Also, thank you to those who will end up watching the replay, because I know everybody can't watch live. Everyone can get here for a live review, and that is okay. that is okay because I appreciate the rewatching of the replay after the live ends. That is always a good thing around here on YouTube, okay? But y'all make sure to like it. Okay, hit the like button because YouTube need to know that y'all watch me. I'm a real person and my channel is popping. Okay, anyway. But I'm sorry, hey. Yeah, Porsha's a puppet master. And because YouTube only allows us so many letters in the in the title, I couldn't put all of what I wanted to say. But Portia's the puppet master. She don't know I see it, but I see it. I can see it clear as day. Okay, she's trying to puppet master the season, and I'm not falling for it. Okay, but again, hey. Thank you for appreciating the thumbnail. It takes time, child, to get it done because a thumbnail can make everything be better. Okay, it helps me feel better. I feel creative. Y'all know what we're gonna discuss, and that's what matters. Look, because I told y'all we're not gonna be here too long, honey. Because again, it's only a few things, and it's Saturday, and I like relaxing on my weekends. I will be live tomorrow for something. I don't know what. But I'm gonna come on live tomorrow around 5 p.m. again for something. Okay, we shall see. Okay, but hello to everyone popping in and all of the good stuff. Okay, I'm not promoting. I'm not trying to promote anything Portia's doing. I know she's gonna be on that thing tonight. I'm not gonna watch it. You wanna know why? Because Porsha is a puppet master, and I don't like it. Okay, I don't like Porsha. I'm not a Porsha fan. If I could have found a picture of Porsha in brown with her old face, I would have used that picture, but I could not. This is the best picture I found of her in the color that I needed. Okay, Porsha gets on all of the nerves I have, and it's all her fault. It ain't my fault. It's Porsha's fault. So anything that Porsha has coming up, I'm not promoting it. I'm not sharing it because she ain't shared Sharia's new music. Okay, she's trying to hate on Drew new music. Okay, she's trying to hate on everybody and while playing the victim. So no, am I being a hater? Maybe. Do I care? No. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't care. The first of all, I also did not watch part one or part two of Single Black Female. I watched Single White Female years ago. I know that's a remake, a black version of that movie, but I don't care about poor. I don't like Porsha. I don't like Porsha. I don't like Porsha, and I don't know. I don't. If I don't like Porsha for who she is as a human being, as an entity, and as a person on the reality TV. I don't like her antics. She's full of poop. Okay, but anyway, y'all, let's get to sharing. Okay, because I have things. There are things. I didn't put stuff in the best order because I was taking a nap. I was running errands. I was going around the city and stuff. But we will discuss the things that there is to discuss. Where I want to start. I gotta. I'll do Scrappy Rams of first of all, let's say rest in peace, child, to George Foreman. I said not George Foreman. No, not George Foreman. Okay, I was so sad when him told me he died yesterday. Because he was like, I don't know if it's true yet, and I'm like, no. I said, oh no, not the George. Okay, but George Foreman was 76 years old. He passed away. And his family put it out yesterday. Our hearts are broken with profound sorrow. We're not the passing of our beloved George Edward Foreman Sr., who peacefully departed on March 51st, surrounded by March 25, surrounded by loved ones, a devout preacher, a devout husband, a loving father, a proud grand and great grandfather. He lived a life marked by unwavering faith, humility, and purpose. A humanitarian, an Olympian, and two-time heavyweight champion of the world, he was deeply respected, a force for good, a man of discipline, conviction, and a protector of his legacy, fighting tirelessly to preserve his good name for his family. Okay, we are grateful for the outpouring of love and prayers and kind and of privacy as we honor the extraordinary life of the man we were blessed to call our own. Child, you gotta give me a George Foreman grill. I had one back in the day. I had. Do they still? The first of all, why I did not know he didn't make them? I thought George Foreman created the George Foreman grill. Let me Google it. George Foreman grill. Can I still get one? George Foreman grill. Is it on sale somewhere? How much they cost these days? Are they on Amazon? Amazon, on Macy's, or Walmart? Okay, they about $40. I mean, I got two air fryers, so do I need a George Foreman grill? But again, that's what I was like. Not George Foreman. I felt like he was always a nice guy. I don't recall ever hearing anything negative about him over the years. I never cared. Now I know all his kids was named George. I know he is George Senior. I feel like George Foreman's children. I feel like it was, George. Girl, I was like, what? Let's see, it's Frida Foreman, George Foreman the third, George Foreman the fifth, Georgetta Foreman. Okay. Well, no, wait, no. George the third, the fourth, Georgetta Foreman, George the fifth, George the sixth. Okay. Then we had, it says Isabella. It was the grandkids. A Courtney Foreman, a Michael Foreman, George Foreman Jr., which was him. We seen that. But all Georges. And I'm like, but do they call them 1 to 5? It's like, hey, uno, dos, cinco. I don't know. But anyway, if anyone has their George Foreman grill still, okay, go ahead and use it. Make a good burger, okay. Grill you a little Polish sausage, okay. Maybe some salmon, I don't know. But again, George Foreman, may he rest in peace, and also condolences to his family and friends and I was like, first of all, 76 ain't even that old. Now we don't know how he died or what nature. We don't know none of that, okay. But we hope he rests in the peace around here, okay. Now, let's do the tagline for Housewives of Atlanta, only because it's on my brain. Okay, it's on my brain. So the Housewives of Atlanta, how are y'all liking the season? Are y'all liking it? I am indifferent about the new season. I feel like I want to get, you know what? I'm gonna skip this part. I'm gonna wait till we get to some Housewives news because I'm gonna read some people for Phil's. Okay, and I want to read the filth in the right order. Okay. We're gonna say congrats to J. Alphonse Nicholson. Okay, we know him as a little murder on P. Is P Valley coming back ever? Will P Valley ever come back? Child, P Valley been gone since the pandemic. When was the last P Valley episode? They should have canceled the show. I feel P Valley, Euphoria shows that have been gone off the air since 1982 is weird to me. I just don't feel like, let's see, the season 2 finale aired August 14th of 2022. That's damn near 3 years ago. And I know the pandemic hit and stuff, but hell, I mean, I forgot what happened last. I know they kidnapped the bouncer. I don't really remember names. Besides Mercedes. So yeah, but anyway, a little murder has been added to the HBO series Lanterns. Aaron Pierre is playing, Lantern himself. Okay, but Jay around here, he has a recurring role. I said, come on now, look, that Marvel money, that DC money, that superhero TV show money hit different around here. Okay, I love it. Okay, and y'all know we love Mufasa. Now Mufasa playing the Green Lantern, but now Lil Murder, J. Alphonse Nicholson will be in it too. Now they also added Nicole Ari Parker. Okay, she in it as well. a good old rounded about cast. I can't wait to see it. It looks great so far. Okay, but congrats to him on his new role. Cause y'all, we may never get P Valley, and they done filming. Been done. Maybe this is March. Maybe they're gonna announce P Valley is gonna premiere in June. I don't know, but I just feel like they gotta stop playing. Either air it or kick it out or get our face. Um, Jeezy demands ex-wife Jeannie Mai cover his 20K legal fees after filing frivolous contempt claim. I want Jeezy and Jeannie Mai to get the out of our faces. I want Jeezy to go ahead on so it because I feel like you picked her. You chose her. You married her. Okay. You was never open about any other relationship besides Jeannie Mai, and now you mad because y'all ain't married no more. And to me, he is fuck with that lady. I think he feel like I chose her. I married her. It ain't work out, and now I look embarrassed. So I don't care about nothing. My thing is, y'all going back and forth, tit for tat in court. Pay your own fees and move on. I don't like it when anybody want to sit up here and play tit for tat, tit for tat. Either be done and move on, or why you keep fighting? Mm, why keep fighting? Jeezy filed a motion on March 14th demanding that Jeannie Mai pay $19,839.81 after he was forced to defend himself against her contempt claim, where she said he did not cover child care and all that stuff for the baby. Nigga, pay the bill. Okay? Pay the bill and move on. That's it. Okay? I feel like Jeezy, it was stuff he didn't pay. And he might have excuses why I didn't pay it yet. I don't know yet. And blocky blue yet. Shut up. You knew what you had to pay. You did not pay certain things for whatever the reasons was, and you had to out of court. Shut up, Jeezy. I don't like it. He didn't ruin the song for me because he right acting stupid. So Jeezy and them is on some bull other stuff, and we don't like it. Quinta. Now I think a lot of folk did not know that Quinta had a white husband. I feel like I knew she had a white husband, but I also felt like she never was like out and about what was said white husband for whatever reason, maybe. Okay. But Quinta and for divorce from her husband, Kevin is Anik, Anik. They have been married for 3.5 years of marriage. Okay, per TMZ, the couple have a postnup, meaning they did not a prenup. Because a prenup you sign before you get married. Okay, the postnup means we got married, and quickly after the marriage, we said, hold up, let's protect these assets. Postnup, please, right now. And Quinta is asking that the court, divvy up the property according to their agreement. That's fair. Okay, they don't have any kids together. It says little was known about their relationship. Because I don't think I've ever. Quinta is as private as Issa Rae is, but Issa Rae got a black husband. But Quinta never really talked about her husband. I know, like when she's won awards in the past, she thanked him. Okay, but I think people just did not realize she got a whole white husband. Mm-hmm. Again, no kids together. They got engaged July of 2020, and they got married in 2021. Child, was this a COVID relationship? Y'all know all those COVID relationships. People who got engaged or got married around COVID times, a lot of the people have been breaking up. Now, if you were dating before COVID, if you were already in a relationship before COVID, that don't count. I mean, people who started dating around 2019 and then got married, 2020, 2021. It's like, no, you have to be with somebody outside of COVID. Outside of COVID, you know. But again, we shall see. Now, I want her to date Gregory in real life. Okay, but she was smart. We got married, cool. We ain't got no kids, cool. We had a post-nut meaning all the money and the success that I have accomplished in these 3.5 years of marriage. The post-nut addresses all that shit. So we gonna hope and pray this ain't no long, drawn out divorce, no long, drawn out, messy situation. Okay. Now look, that might be a nice white man. We don't know that man, but we love us some Quinta. Okay, so I just thought that because it's not. See, this is a nice little outfit, little bit, little bit, little bit. Okay, but folks want her to be with Gregory in real life. But may the relationship, be whatever it was. I don't know why people keep asking Michelle Obama if she's going to run for president. No, Michelle did not like being first lady, and I won't say she did not like it, but I think Barack's thing was politics. Michelle was his wife, his supportive wife, and she was amazing in her own separate ways, first lady. But Michelle, to me, does not give. I ever want to be a politician. I can dibble and dabble in issues here and there. I can, show support where it needs to be. I can try to educate where it needs to be, but I'm not trying to. Hell no. So I don't know why anyone keeps thinking, "Oh yeah, she ain't." Mm-mm. No, ma'am, no, thank you. Okay, and plus, for the next 4 years, a lot of us black people, we like get us out the group chat, leave us alone. We don't care. Like, child, I be scrolling social media, and I'm like, don't care, don't care, because it's not. All I know is when it's time to vote in my state, I'ma handle that. Okay. And when it's time to vote for who, because I know who I need out of places. Okay. But I'm not keeping track under that bullshit. And a lot of folks ain't either. But Michelle said, leave me out of it. I don't care. Okay. No. Biggie's catalog. Like, what's the word? Biggie's catalog, I keep hearing it's gonna sell. It's valued at about $100 million or whatever. Child, okay. As long as I don't think Diddy will get the profits of that, because I think if it sell, I don't think that has anything to do with Diddy. Okay, but allegedly, since the jury speaks, the state has finalized a deal to sell a stake of his catalog, okay, to Primary Wave, a company, whatever, okay. This is the details are not really, out here, okay, but allegedly is valued at about 100 million, okay. It says his master rights are worth an additional 30 to 50 million. The deal grants Primary Wave 50% ownership of both rights as well as his name and his likeness. His mama gone. All he has now is 2 children. So, I mean, as long as the money goes to the right person, as long as it does not go to, anybody in Bad Boy, I'm okay with that. Okay, let that man music keep making people money. That's it's supposed to be for. What I want to get into next? Let's get to some crazy, ridiculous news. In the real world around here. Have y'all liked the video already? I hope you have. Okay. Caucasian people doing Caucasian things that don't seem right to me. Indiana teacher accused of drugging and forcing students to do things while wearing a screen mask. And I said, bitch, what? Now, first of all, you know how you hear stuff and you be like, bitch, what? I never understand how certain anyway. Now I hope she's put underneath a jail somewhere, but whatever. According to the New York Post, Brittany Fortenberry, 31, is charged with the spread of I gotta word it right. She's been charged with the spread of intercourse abuse charges. Okay, more things are coming out because she was forcing them to do naughty things. Okay, with her, and she pressured them not to speak about it, said if they told anyone, she gonna take herself out. The first team came out and said, "Hey, it was me and about 10 other students that she was messing around with." Okay, meaning she ain't shit. Now I don't, it says a few weeks later, a group of 5 boys have told the story to police as well. Only one was 13. Okay, she forced them to wear masks from this movie Scream, to participate in group encounters at her house, after putting her own kids to bed. So she have her own kids. She have her own kids. She has kids from the school coming over, teenage kids, because she's a dirty, dirty bitch. Okay, it said one kid said she spent $600 on me. Okay, she would give them drugs, child. See, this is why you can't be allowing people to let your kids be at their house unsupervised. Okay, because that's a lot. So, and then no one said nothing. I'm like, look, you need child. There should be a rule: no teacher should ever have the students at their house. Okay, if at any time a student is at your house, you go to jail. So she is right now, it's 10 counts of child touching, 8 counts of dissemination of matter harmful to a minor, 5 counts of contributing to delinquency of a minor, and 1 count of misconduct with a minor. Child, send her to prison. All the way down, because people is dirty. That white bitch. Also, now this was I said, how this happened? A California family is what we want answers, because their family member was strangled to death during a conjugal visit with her husband. I said, how? What?
Like-minded person.
62-year-old Stephanie Dowles was always trying to help others. Her mother, Ovita Wilson, says,
I would often tell my sweetheart, you can't save the world.
Dowles was a mother herself to 2 sons, grandmother to 6. She was a hairstylist and a small business owner in the Los Angeles area, known to her family as Stevie. We spoke to them on Zoom.
Stevie was literally the glue that held the family together,
making her loss all the more difficult.
We were just devastated.
Dowles died during an overnight visit with an inmate at Mule Creek State Prison in Ione just before 3 a.m. last November. Now, 4 months later, the Amador County coroner confirmed her family's fears, finding the death was a homicide. The coroner says she was strangled.
How could they just, let this happen and just don't get it?
Armand Torres says the prison should be held accountable. He says his mom was visiting her husband, David Brinson, there.
They would read the Bible together. He was in school in there because she was pushing him to try to be this better person.
But Brinson is serving 4 consecutive life terms with a 20-year determinate sentence on top of that, without the possibility of parole.
Now, first of all, if he in jail for 4 life terms, what did he do? Let's see. He was serving 4 life terms for killing 4 people back in 1993. Because they were married, the prison allowed them to have an overnight conjugal visit. During the visit, something occurred at around 2 a.m. And Brinson called the people and said, hey, she passed out, and then she did. I don't even, first of all, if he'd been in jail since 19, that's 20 years. Wait, 93, oh, is it 30? So what's the math? I feel like 1993. So he's been in jail for 32 years. First of all, I'm not staying married to you if you have 4 life sentences. I'm not coming for conjugal visits. I also wonder, how is it possible that child, I don't know. I can't even come, because I feel like married couples who are allowed conjugal visits, that's their privilege because they married. But I feel like if somebody has 4 life sentences because he killed 4 people back in 93, I don't think he should be able to have overnight visits. I mean, an hour or two, but I don't even understand how anybody could, like, I don't understand it. And how we go from reading the Bible together to you killing me. Because she couldn't have strangled herself. So either the inmate did it, a guard did it, but I'm not doing life with you. They gave you 4 life sentences. You could never get out. We don't need a constable. You better go, look. Get some ass in prison, not mine. And for someone to go visit their husband in prison and end up dead for being strangled, it's like, well, who the fuck did it? Like, it's a child. Somebody called Olivia Benson. They offer this American prison, but see, this thing, I get how they had. I get that part. I do. I fully get it. I get this. It's like them. Okay, you got one little day, but I feel like if you're sentenced to 4 life sentences, that means you did some horrible things. Horrible things. I feel like you shouldn't be allowed overnight visits. You should be allowed a day visit. You can come visit for like 6-7 hours, but I don't think anyone who's serving a 4 life sentences should be allowed overnight visits, even if they marry. I think there should still be a limit to what someone with that kind of sentencing, with that kind of time, with those kind of charges. Because again, I mean, was this their first overnight conjugal? You know what I'm saying? Because if this was the first overnight conjugal and he killed her, he's a murderer. He was waiting to do it. Now, this again says he was in his right to have a conjugal visit despite his murder convictions. I'm not. No, I can't. Even if I have a husband, if me and my husband was together in real life, okay, he was then convicted of killing 4 people, and he gets sentenced to 4 life sentences, I'm filing for divorce the following day. And wouldn't the prison have to know what kind of person he is? Like, is he a violent person? You know, if he killed women, why allow him to be alone with a woman? This the thing. That's the crazy part. Because if somebody who's never getting out, they have nothing to lose. I would never want to go visit somebody who has nothing to, because if you kill me, you don't care. You ain't getting out no way. If you kill anyone, you don't care. You ain't never getting out. There's nothing you can do to get out. I would never want to be around someone who is a murderer of multiple people, because he killed 4 people. I would never chalk it up. I just wonder what he did. What's this man's name? David Brinson. Let's Google this man. Because, I mean, why even David Brinson, 19. Child, the first thing pops up. Notorious LA murderer. Not a notorious LA murderer. What? A prisoner serving a life sentence for notorious quadruple killings in LA because his wife, Stephanie, who was 62, blah, 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 blah. No, what did he do? I'll say, in 1993, a jury convicted Branson of 4 counts of special circumstance murder, 2 counts of robbery, and 2 counts of attempted robbery. He was sentenced to 4 consecutive life terms without parole. Last year, appeals court denied his bid for early release on the ground that he was a youthful offender. He was 18. Branson was 18 when he murdered 4 people. In 1990, Branson shot and killed Robert Mark 59 and 3 friends during a robbery at Mark's Mild Wilshire Apartments. Girl, bitch. So at 18 years old, he robbed and murdered 4 people. So he's 50. She was 62. So they couldn't have been together when he got arrested, because she's 12 years older than him. Meaning this was a love during lockup situation. Because if he was 18, let's see, he was 18, so it happened in 1990. He was sentenced in 93. So he was 21. So he should be 53. It's 3-year difference. Either way it go, that means him and her could not have been married. She didn't know him back then. You went and married a man who had been in prison since he was for 32 years. Bitch, he don't know who. Bitch, he's a killer. He went in a killer. He went in a kid. And the amount of hardness you have to be in prison and make it was, he probably got worse in prison. Child. Now may she rest in peace, but ma'am, you was stupid. Because if at 18 years old, he robbed and killed 4 people and been in prison ever since, I would never want to not only marry that person, but bitch, first of all, I don't want to go to prison to visit a nigga, let alone stay the night. I don't care if it's a room on the grounds of it. I'm not spending not nan night in not nan prison for not nan body. You hear me? Hell no, I can't stay overnight. No, I'm going home to my bed. I'm not gonna be locked in it because I'm locked in. I can't get out. No. So it's horrible that she died, but ma'am, you caused that because you married a killer. Ain't no answers. She went to prison and she got killed because she married a killer. If you marry somebody who kill people, they may kill you. I don't want to be pen pals with no killers from prison. No. Crazy shit, girl. Nah, more shit. Now, yeah, I had heard about this. The young girl and Dade who got killed together. Lil Ronnie, his daughter Romani, I think it's Romani. Okay. I also seen a little thing of the mom who was like, my daughter dead. I saw all that. Child, they had the funeral. Okay. And they put them in the same casket. I said, bitch, what?
They're packing into the Great Commission Baptist Church this morning to remember Lil Ronnie, also known as Chucky, and his 5-year-old daughter Armani Sibley. They were both shot and killed earlier this month at a car wash in Forest Hill. We do know that 2 men have been arrested and charged with their murders, but police have not yet named a motive here for that violence.
Now, one, I'm happy they got the folk who probably did it. But first of all, I was like, why they in the same casket? But I think maybe because the daughter was so young, they felt like they died together. Let them rest in peace together. That's fine. Okay. But when I seen the obituary, I said, bitch, is that a flyer? Now I know it's 2025, and the regular standard obituaries don't do it sometimes. But I said, is the obituary made up like a flyer with the daddy smoking weed? I was like, y'all ain't had no picture of him without no smoke. I don't know. Then they were talking about the obituary part, and on the daughter's thing, they said, she leaves to cherish her memory, her parents. I said, but ain't the daddy dead? So I don't know who planned. Maybe whoever planned this funeral and did the program, they used to doing club flyers. Because I was like, this is real different. That's a beautiful thing that they're buried, they were together, they're being honored together. It was a horrible story to hear about the shooting. People, I don't understand people who really be like chasing people down to kill them. That's weird to me. Like, I only feel like the only time that should happen is if you are fighting for your life and you gotta pow somebody. But I just feel like it was just, I was like, that is horrible, because they kept showing the like surveillance footage of it happening or whatever, and the little girl was in the car. But it's been a sad story overall. But when I was like, that's a flyer. And he's smoking on the flyer. Now she holding some roses, and that's amazing. I said, but y'all done had not nailed the photo of him. Anyway, may they both rest in peace. Okay, and they say legends never die. They just find a new way to shine. I was like, is it a celebration? Girl, may they rest in peace. Okay, I don't know. But they gone. Let's see. Men who broke into cars across Metro Detroit found with 75 credit cards, 12 IDs, phones, and more. People who break in cars, and first of all, no one should be leaving their credit cards or their IDs in their car. At all. Okay. Because I don't leave nothing in my car. It's some clothes in my trunk. That's about it. Okay. So I don't even get how that man got 75 credit cards. Also, don't know that. Why are you keeping all that shit? It's weird. Go to jail. Okay, he has 75 credit cards, 12 licenses, 4 social cards. Also, y'all, no one should ever carry their social card on them. Leave that shit at home. Put it up in a drawer somewhere, in your sock drawer, in your panty drawer. Put it somewhere else. Do not be out here with your license and your ID and your passport, your credit cards. No. He had a credit card reader, 2 vehicle scanners, 10 wallets, multiple cell phones, several car keys, a stolen vehicle, license plates, cash. I said, child, you going to jail. Now he's been held on $1 million bond. Okay, leave him in here, child. I was like, if you have time to get that much stuff, can't you get a job? If you have time to plot and plan, get a fucking job. Go to someone say, hey, I can do all things because Christ Jesus helped me find stuff. But I'm like, you had 75 credit cards. Even in my wallet, I have my 2 debit cards and 1 credit card, because just in case. You should not be carrying all your shit with you. Even though I have, child, I had like 18 credit cards. Not 18. maybe 10. I don't know. I have a lot. Okay. I don't take them with me because I don't be needing them like that. Okay. It's you leave it. And if you're gonna use, you take the one you use and that's it. Having the fact that he was able to get 75 credit cards, somebody had been dumb. Not 18. I don't have 18. Because I have, I have more than one bank account. So I have a credit card for each my bank account. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have 18 credit cards, but I have a number of high valued credit cards. But I leave them at home. Unless I'm going somewhere where I need that card, it's at home. Because I be online shopping or whatever. I trying to make some of that. Okay. Look, if they take my clothes, it's fine. They can keep it. I don't need it. It's team to it. But I feel like anybody, look, if you out here in these worlds, in these streets, y'all, do not carry all of your stuff on you. You should never have your passport with you. Do not have your social card with you. Only have card, like a debit card and maybe one credit card. You ain't going. Why would you need more than that? But his ass should go to prison, okay? And not this guy is stealing, fucking thief. The people who was up in space, child, they don't get no real overtime. First of all, they were in space for 286 days, and we now found out there is no like actual overtime. They get their regular salary, and they get $5 a day. So you left me up in space for an additional 286 days. And I get $5 a, what's the math? 5 times 26. That is $1,430. So I get $1,400 for being stuck in space for 9 months. I couldn't have sex for 9. I couldn't have sex. I couldn't wash my hair. I feel like you can't wash your hair in space. That is, no. I would never want to be up there. Ever. I feel like in this situation, they should get, I get a regular astronaut who's up there. Your job is up there. But if I'm only supposed to be there for 8 days and I'm left up there for 9 months, I should get some hazard pay. $5 a day to be left in $5. That's no, I need hours. I need the hours. Give me $5, an extra $5 an hour. Child, I would never go up there again, ever. Now their salaries are somewhere around 150 grand a year, but still, I spent a year in space. Man, it's crazy. These white folk, we heard about them back in 2023. Donald Lance and Jeannie Whitefeather, two racist white people who were adopting Black children, and then in some way, shape, or form were using those Black adopted children as slaves. Yep, you heard me right, as slaves. And they were like leaving them outside, child. Really had them living like in some slave quarters. Crazy. Okay, it was 5 adopted. It was 5 Black children they adopted. And they were, the kids found and they were living in a shed out back. A 14 and 15-year-old locked in the shed. So all that happened, we discussed it when it happened back before. And I said, you hoes need Jesus, okay? So they have been sentenced to a total of 375 years in prison. Okay. Lance, who was the guy was sentenced to 160 years. And then the lady was sentenced to 215 years. Yes, spend the rest of your lives in prison. I hope all y'all food have itty bitty pieces of glass in it. I hope all your juice is pistified. Okay, I hope your hair get lice. I just wish all the uncomfortableness that a prison. I hope the pillows is always cold. I hope your mattress be wet. Because this is the thing, when you purposefully adopt Black children to mistreat them, you deserve to be mistreated. They were found guilty of forced labor, human trafficking, child abuse, violating civil rights, and neglect. Leave them in the prison. The 14-year-old had open sores, but they treated them like actual slaves. So yes, leave them where they are. Okay, and once they get to prison and people recognize who they are, unless you are protected by the Caucasianites in your wing, please believe the Black folk will find you at least one time and beat you up. Hell, some white people may too. And that's why a lot of folk are worried about Caucasian people adopting Black children. Because you around here doing not all Caucasianites are like this. We know that. But I'm like, if you know anybody who has adopted Black children, go check on them. Okay, be sure things are on the up and up. I think that's all of the random news we had around the world. It may have been one more, but maybe not. I don't know. Let me just scroll and be sure. Oh, Houston janitor got 6 years in prison because why? This fool was pissing in the water cooler and infected the co-workers with herpes and hep. Girl.
A janitor who gave an STD to one of his co-workers after peeing in her water bottle is now facing 6 years in prison. Court documents show that Lucio Diaz was convicted of aggravated assault for the crime that happened back in 2022. At the time of his arrest, Diaz told police that he did it out of malicious intent and that it was a sickness. Meantime, several other women are currently suing Diaz for the same crime. This morning,
they would be at my arraignment for murder. Because if at my look, when I tell y'all I take my own water bottles to work, I don't let anyone else in my office. I am so careful because I feel like you never know what nasty, dirty things people do. And if I found out my coworker was around here pissing in my water bottle, first of all, I would taste the difference, period. Okay? Because water tastes like water. I don't drink juices at work or nothing. If I drink a juice, it's a brand new bottle of. I don't leave nothing on my desk, period. And I hope and pray that no one has ever fooled me, child. But I'm just saying, if I found out that someone did that at my arraignment, just start clapping because he deserved it. And it's not only that he did that, the fact that because he did that, the coworker caught herpes and hepatitis. Okay, cool. When he get out in 6 years, let me know how much time I'm gonna get for battery, okay, an assault, because I'm gonna beat his ass. I hope he gets beat up in prison. I do. Like, I hope someone beats up his booty in prison. Because 6 years is nothing. And is it 6 full years, 6 years with good behavior, and he can possibly be out in 3 years, and then he's pissing in other people's things. I would like cut his penis off. Because to me, that's a form of sexual assault. If you use your body part and it affects me, that's a form, in my opinion, of assault sexually. Okay. They would have to pull me off of him. I'm beating ass on sight. And the fact that they got it on camera, meaning they was suspecting something. Dirty little bitch. Girl, I would. Jesus would have to be a fence and save him from my wrath. And that's what he gonna see Jesus. He gonna go around there and see Jesus. Okay. But y'all take 30 good old seconds, maybe a minute, and y'all like the video. And we're back. Okay, let's get to the thumbnail topics and then we can end our live and finish off our day. Now, where I want to start. Well, do I care about Kanye? I mean, not really, but it's y'all know Kanye said that dumbass shit about the Carter kids. Last week he called the Carter kids. He called them the R word. Okay, called them R word. Well, one, Beyonce daddy, Matthew, said, who did he talk to? He was talking to TMZ. He gave a statement to TMZ, saying, calling West action stupid and warning that people in the music industry pay a price for what they say. The direct quote said, people pay a price for being stupid, especially in the music industry. He followed up with a note saying, I'm hopeful Kanye gets the type of help he needs in terms of mental health. I hope that Kanye West get his ass beat on every Tuesday of the month until he stopped being stupid. Okay, and I'm not for violence. I know that he stop being so violent, Kelly. Don't be so aggressive. No, if you around here talking cash about my children, I hope that on every given Tuesday of every month, someone beats you up. Okay, in some form or fashion. Now, he then said on social media that he is not going to apologize to the Carter. He said, look, there will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my children and just be getting one injure out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same, except the Kardashians are ex-trafficking. I was like, bitch, what? Kanye don't need to be in his kids' lives. And I'm not a proponent for saying, go lead it. No. We wanting children to have, healthy father, mother, family bonds. Kanye is the type of father that does not need access to his children. Because you picked Kim to be your wife. Y'all had 4 children. She birthed 2. Y'all had 2 from a surrogate. So y'all planned 4 children to be born. You knew who she was, how she was, while helping her birth and create those 4 children. And now that you are an insane asshole, you want to try to say, well, J and B need to help you. Fuck you and your children. And I mean that respectfully, meaning it ain't up to J and B to help you get access to your children when you are being an asshole about their children. I don't like Kim. I don't like none of them fucking Kardashians, but I respect Kim for being a protective mother and realizing the man I married is not the man who he is now. Like, he's a different person now. He's morphed into this insane individual, and I can be the villain in his eyes because I'm protecting my children. And even if the kids don't get why Kim is like sheltering them from Kanye, once them kids are adults, they'll thank her. So I hope that B&J help Kim keep them kids away from you. You do not need access to no one's children. I don't know how that wife of his is still with him based on the crazy shit he say. Oh, bastard. Anyway, I kept seeing this. Now I don't know Yellow Beezy's music, but I know the face. I've heard the name. I remember when the rapper dude Mo3 was murdered, because I remember it was him on the freeway and he been chased and he ended up being killed on the freeway. He was a rapper in some kind of way, and then Yellow Beezy is also a rapper too. I don't know why all the rappers are going to jail for killings and Ricos. I don't get it. I feel like once you make it to a certain level of success, why are you still on that gangsta bullshit? Like, why are you ordering hits on folk? Okay, he's been arrested, capital murder, because he's allegedly hired a hitman to kill Mo3. I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay, it's stupid. Mo3 was killed back in 2020. But it was all over the news because of how it happened, and they did not know who did it. They caught 2 people, and so the 2 folks who got caught was like, guess who asked us to do it? Yellow Beezy. And so they had been investigating, pulling up text messages and all these things, and they have all the proof that he paid them to do it. I was like, stupidity. So they caught 2 guys, a couple years ago. They just got Yellow Beezy recently. Okay, I need people to stop thinking this is cops and robbers. Stop thinking it's fun to be piling people. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. And now you in jail, the other 2 in jail, Mo3 dead, and for what, bitch? For what? Then, what's his bond? $2 million bond. Because it's an indictment states that Kanye, his name was Kanye. His real name was Conway, whatever. But Yellow Beezy intentionally and knowingly caused the death by arranging the murder, okay, and stuff. And so you a $2 million bond. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. And I wish folks would start realizing that it's never worth it. Ever. Then the female foreign dude who's a rapper as well, this fool been in jail since January. And ain't nobody know nothing. We ain't care. He been in jail since January because they say he put a gun on a lady, on a disabled woman, because she asked him for help with a broken down car. And I was like, wait, what? No, why would you do that? He was charged with 5 counts, including unlawful possession of a weapon, aggravated assault, and making terrorist threats. Now, they say, child, they had surveillance footage. It was witnesses. And so, yeah, he in jail. Again, I don't know why these, new rapper guys are doing dumb shit and getting arrested for it. Y'all stupid and y'all need Jesus, okay? And it's stupid to me. Drew and them. Let's start with Drew. First of all, Drew's album. I played the album yesterday, and it has 11 songs. The only song we did not need was Love for a Minute bonus, which is Sierra Gates talking on it. Chop did not need that. So I won't count that song because it was the same song, but Sierra was a child giving, I don't know, ghetto spoken word or whatever. But the other 10 songs, I like the album. I liked the album. It was EP by Dennis. Dennis go by Dennis All-Star Kid McKinley. I don't know what Drew tried to do musically before. I don't. What I do know is when I listen to the album, it's a nice album. Again, the first 10 songs, we're not counting the 11th one. The 10 songs, and they have great beats. Drew sounds good. The album seems cohesive. The song "Good Girl Bad Bitch," love it. "Good Girl Bad Bitch," "Spin the Block," "The Lulu" are my favorite right now. I also like I listen the 10. I like the album. Okay, so any people. If you haven't listened, go listen and find your own opinion. I liked it. When I said, Drew, she can sing. She should absolutely do a little winery tour, a little cities, okay? You know what I'm saying? To promote the album because it's a good album. The whole album is about 35 minutes. So, the songs are like a minute and a half to 2 minutes each. You know what I'm saying? It's more like an EP. But the fact that Dennis helped her with this, and he's credited on the album, he did good. Like, I don't know what you want us to know. You know what I'm saying? It was a good album. Will it win a Grammy? Maybe not a Grammy. Okay. However, I can see myself replaying mostly all the songs. Unusual is great as well. Again, it's just, it's a good album. I don't know what else to say. Now, Ralph is a bitch.
Conversation, I sat down with her and I was like, listen, look, based on everything that's going on, I think we should go our separate ways. I think, we could go.
So Ralph is doing a podcast, and as he's recording, say a podcast, someone says it sounds like someone's coming downstairs. Because Ralph is living in the basement of her house. The judge he's in the basement, and Drew is not allowed in the basement. So as he's recording this, someone says, "Oh, we think someone's coming out." It could be your kids, bitch. And this is what he says.
Yo, look, if they come down, everybody got free reign because she's not allowed to be down here. So if she come down these steps, I'm going to the courts. You know what I'm saying? Yo, putting it right in the app. Hey, Drew violated the order. Look, it's not a game out here. You know what I'm saying? It's not a game. Standing on business.
Ralph is such a bitch. I don't know how else to say. I feel like you've been living in that basement for a while. If she ain't came down there, why would she come down there now? It's aggravating. So he then put up a post on social media, And he says, since Drew publicized sensitive and disparaging information surrounding our divorce and Roa, I need to provide facts and complete details as the blog are now spreading false and incomplete information. One, the judge ordered that I move to the basement due to false allegations. First of all, if I ask my spouse for divorce and there's 3 kids, I'm gonna just move out. The fact of the matter is, when in the divorce, sometimes someone needs to move out. You refuse to move out, so the judge had to step in. Okay, so it's not as if you would have moved out and got your own place while going through divorce, you wouldn't have been relegated to the basement, bitch. Okay, that's part one. Okay, but he says based on false allegations. The allegation is we're divorcing and you won't leave. I feel like whoever is going to be the sole care of the kids should get the house because the kids should not have to move. So you wanted a divorce, you should move out, get an apartment until things are sorted out. Okay, that's my opinion. The judge ordered that I continue to pay all costs associated with the home and all vehicles, which I have paid over 10 years. Okay. Bringing up, I paid. You were the provider for 10. Okay, cool. You paid bills, so what? Pay the fucking bills. Sometimes that happens in a divorce. Not all time in the divorce. The judge or whoever say, okay, you ain't gotta pay nothing. If you've been the sole provider paying the bills for 10 years, that would continue. Why? That's how things go. The judge ordered that Drew has temporary primary custody of the kids. Okay, so that means currently. Okay. I have no idea where the asinine request for child support or alimony came from. It's not true. You can't believe everything you hear. Then why not move out? To me, there's something that you want that's forcing you not to move out while divorcing. That to me, that does mean someone wants something. The reason I'm in the house is because my kids mean the world to me, and I refuse to lose access to them like many other many other dads. Right now, I can see them every day. If I left, I can only see them every other weekend. And my thing is this: divorcing your wife means you're not going to get access to your children daily. So even him trying to use the kids as pawns, saying, well, no, I'm in the house because I want to see, like, that's not how things go when you're going through a divorce, because eventually you have to leave. Even if y'all have to sell their house and get a whole new whatever, eventually you are going to not be able to see them daily because you asked for a divorce. So even him trying to use the kids as the pawns in this game shows Ralph is the villain. Ralph showed himself ever since their first season. And I think Drew was like, what the fuck, nigga? You gonna keep playing with your camera? You know what I'm saying? So even him, it's the kids. No, it's you. As details of our 2-year divorce are being made public, I'm taking the liberty to support men and families as they navigate unfortunate circumstances via my YouTube channel. I learned a lot throughout the journey and sharing my experiences. Lastly, I don't have any animosity towards Drew. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. You can tell you do. Even how you word things, you're being an asshole. When Drew said that Ralph be saying little slick shit in the divorce little app thing or whatever, I fully believe that shit. Okay. He says, I'm still taking care of my family, and I've taken care of her family over our 10-year marriage. You're okay. That's a part of marriage. Sometimes you have to take care of everybody, okay? Regardless of if she acknowledges or not, put some respect on my name. Ralph wants attention. Ralph wants a divorce from Drew, he also wants the attention divorcing Drew gets him. Because if he really just wanted to move on with his life and be single because they're unhappy and whatever, you would not be around there in the same house in the basement. You would not be bringing up what you did for 10 years as a husband, as a provider in the house. You wouldn't do any of that shit. You absolutely feel some kind of way, even though you asked for the divorce. Even him coming out and saying shit at the same time that Drew album dropped, to me, like, I want to overshadow her. Because who puts out a clip of you saying, if Drew come downstairs, I'm going to court? Shut up, bitch. So Ralph is an asshole, and I just need folk to know that wholeheartedly. Porsha wants y'all to feel like she's the victim. Okay, in this edited child face, I don't know who face she has on. I don't know what filter that is. That ain't Porsha face, okay? And she made it through another week of surviving during a divorce, eating semi-healthy, minding my business. I can't see that shit. Hold on. It's so small. It's so small. Hold on. I want to read her because, again, Porsha wants y'all to feel like she is this amazing person and she's out here thriving and surviving, child, and she don't know what to do with her life. It says, girl, I know the laugh for that. Surviving during a divorce, eating semi-healthy, minding business that pays me, planning a B-Day party in the midst of it all, paying bills, mental health breaks, being somebody's mama, dating in dirty water, daily affirmations, PMS, drinking water, sleepy as fuck, bored, and maintaining skincare. Porsha wants y'all to feel like she's this youthful, young woman, bogged down by this divorce or by this scamming man, and look at me still doing great despite all that I'm going through. You put yourself through it all. Everything that she's going through is because of her own actions. You married a man that was someone else's husband, and after seeing all the drama he put Fallon through, you still married him. So I don't feel bad for you at all. Then she out here on an interview, child, with Ricky Smiley and the Brat and them, still talking cash about Drew.
I just end up saying fuck it. I just end up letting it go.
All right.
Yeah, like girl, I wasn't even supposed to say all that.
Girl, so that shit was like, what? Girl,
yeah, I mean,
you know we don't play about you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I'm not gonna say it gets better necessarily in the situation, but you know, when you at some point you just say it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once you kind of see where they're trying to go with it, once I realized, okay, this might actually be more of a storyline.
The fact that Porsha is trying to push the narrative that Drew doing music with Dennis is for a storyline. Even if it was, bitch, she put out a whole album. No one does all that for cheap. Drew isn't filming with Dennis for fun. Drew wasn't working with Dennis and never put out a product. The time that we know, oh, this is for the show. It's fake for the show. Ashley and Giselle doing that GNA thing was for the show. They not really working together. It's bullshit. She by Sheree for the show. It's some bullshit. Okay. For the show means I film it for the show and there's never an actual product comes from whatever it is. Drew and Dennis worked on an album for like a year. And she put out the album. But she wants y'all to feel like it's you know, I know it because it's a still like girl.
Yeah, this might have been like. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I realized I was like, okay.
my thing is, I've always told you, bitch, okay, girl, I'm gonna curse your ass out in 5 minutes, but after we get through, we gonna shop.
That wasn't even supposed to happen. Literally, right before we filmed that, my best friend, Johnny, called me and told me that he was gonna go to Chicago. The whole show was supposed to go to Chicago, and he was like, "Did you know that Drew is flying? Is Dennis coming in to film?" I said, "Huh?" So I had just found that out. So that's why the whole time
she said she told you she didn't.
she did not. So that's why the whole time.
Porsha lying. Porsha herself said that she knew. Porsha is out here trying to play it as if Drew and Dennis, girl, they put out the product.
I was like,
Then she's trying to act like she's recording it and not paying attention. Oh, I'm just talking. Yeah, because it was, I guess, for the show. It's just for the show.
The whole time I was like, oh. While she was talking, they was talking about dating. I was like, I don't care. But then what you didn't see is she.
Give us a call.
Yeah.
So then she want to keep talking while on live, but move the phone. It's like it's a secret.
Now we need to go.
Porsha ain't saying shit at all.
800-511-2112.
Because who starts having a conversation while on live, while at a radio show that's recording the conversation?
Right. So then I was like, well, the only way I can really now we gotta break the wall. Yeah.
I don't believe shit. Porsha is a puppet master, scheming liar. I don't believe nothing Porsha says. Porsha wants people to look at her as a victim. She now wants people to not like Drew. And Porsha is showing us who she is. And I don't know how people don't see through her bullshit. She can't film her house because Simon had it blocked. She can't even really discuss her and Simon because who she's going to discuss it with. She would have came back to the show with nothing. Porsha has made Dennis and Drew her storyline. And I keep seeing folks saying, Drew making Porsha. No, she's not. Drew was making an album that came out and is good. Okay? Porsha has nothing. Even whatever she filmed with Kenya was cut out as well. Porsha changed the subject of her marrying Simon to, oh, you filming with Dennis? Yes, because I'm making an album with him. We put it out. So again, Porsha is a lying, manipulative puppet master. Don't trust Porsha. Not today, not ever. Okay? She's a liar. A full-fledged liar. Also, the taglines. The Housewives of Atlanta taglines came out. Okay, let's read them. Okay, Porsha said, I snatched my peach back. Now I'm bringing the juice. I don't like it. I don't like Porsha. Porsha came back on that same bullshit. And I think she thinks this, oh my God, I don't know. You know why didn't this want to film with Drew? This airhead moment, grow up. Grow up. But again, what else does she have? What else does she have? Nothing. Drew, I'll always be upper level. Everyone else is in the basement because Ralph is in the basement. Okay, I'll always be upper level because everyone else is in the basement. That's where her husband is. Okay. Then we had Shamia +1. Honey, I've always been that one. Shamia is kind of being a star already. I just hope she gets out of that Porsha friendness because, girl, Porsha don't mean any good. Kelly says, I'm a mama for girls. Give me attitude and I'll ground you too. I don't like it. I feel like That doesn't, I just don't like it. I don't. Angela Oakley says, if you want to find the shade, just look for the oak. Not oak is a tree, shade, tree. I get it. But I like Angela. I think she's cool. And then Britt, who I do not like, I'm pretty and paid. Of course, there's haters trying to shade. I don't like her at all. Okay. But again, the new episode airs tomorrow. We shall see how that goes. I want to get to Tamar and where's that? Tamar and Kandi. So we know we have seen that video of Tamar shading Kandi and OLG. Like, don't nobody like OLG. The food is nasty, blah, 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 blah. So while doing an interview, Kandi was talking and they asked her about stuff that Tamar said.
As far as Kandi and the gang, yeah, we did have a conversation about doing another season, but then I don't know, it didn't come together. So Todd and I are still thinking about doing it somewhere else.
Okay, could bring it back. You got all those restaurants. You can, invite Tamar on to.
You will not be bringing her in my interview.
Nobody is saying, yo, where we going to go eat? Let's just go to old lady gang. Who?
Can you believe
when Kenny said you would not bring her up in my interview?
That she's still on you.
I'm not playing games with clowns. Like, I'm not gonna be in the circus with you, sweetheart. Like, we're not doing that ever again.
Love that.
As far as
Kenny said, girl, I am not clowning around with you. No circus, bitch, leave me. Don't bring No, not today, not ever. Now, to me, the interviewer even bringing up Tamar was messy. Okay, but I am happy Kandi, responded the way she did. And like, girl, look, Tamar the clown. I'm not clown. And to me, Kandi got too much other shit going on to even be trying to, concern herself with anything that Tamar said. So after Kandi said that, messy Tamar, clown on fire. So Tamar then posted the scene from Housewives of Atlanta from years ago where Kandi was like a sing off. It was Kandi versus I think Shamari, and Kandi, did not sound the best, but Kandi sang a song from her play because she was like, on TV, there's only so many songs you can sing that won't get flagged. Because that was her song, I sang that one. But I feel like Tamar trying to shade Kandi about her voice, girl, stop it. Okay? Because she posted it, then deleted it. Because she loved playing throw a rock and have my hand. Because all of this started because of what Tamar said about Kandi's restaurants. Now, some child when Schoolboy posted Tamar sounding bad. Meaning, Tamar, you've had bad sounding performances too. And I was watching, I think I saw Dustin post on Twitter like Kandi may not have the best voice. However, she's still a more successful artist than Tamar. Based on her group success, Kandi's solo success, Kandi as a writer, her success, and then the things she's had outside of music or whatever. So like Tamar trying to clown Kandi, it sounds stupid. It sounds dumb. Because why would you think on any given day, no one is on Tamar's side, not even her fans? Because Tamar consistently starts shit and then say, I don't want no drama. I don't be in no drama. I don't be in no drama, and be down in the drama. And truthfully, Tamar, even if the video of Tamar was old, even how Tamar responded to it coming back up was messy and petty. Kandi didn't say shit, and Kandi replied because someone asked her, I'm not getting it with them clowns in that circus. No, ma'am. And Tamar is a clown. She is. Tamar refuses to let her own talents be her gift. No, she wants to be a messy bitch all the time, and it always backfire. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have her own success. It doesn't mean that. But what I mean is, no one takes Tamar serious as an artist, as an actress, as a whatever else she wants to be, because there will always be more drama clouding Tamar than her talent. Okay, so Tamar, go sit the fuck down somewhere. What's last, y'all? We did Drew, we did Ken, we did Tamar, we did Quinta, we're gonna get to Toya. Oh, so we got Toya and them left and Mama D and them. And then I'm gonna be done. Where I want let's do Toya and them, because I feel like I don't watch Toya and Reginae. We know Toya and Reginae, Reginae is Lil Wayne's daughter, Toya's her mama, and they have a show on WeTV that I don't watch, but I've seen all the clips. Of it. I know that Toya is always beefing with her brothers and her family and stuff. And so there was a few lives that Toya's brothers did, and I felt like a little bit. Felt like if they're like valid points and stuff. So Walter is her older brother who was in jail for like 20 years or whatever. You have her other brother Casey, who was crazy, a wild card. And on the show, we see a lot of her siblings shit going on. Not much of Toya's. Her brother Casey show she don't talk no more. He's crazy. But Walter was on social media just talking about the show this season.
Traumatized for real. I'm talking about all Nita kids. And some of the kids, the majority of the kids ain't the problem. It's my parents. My parents the problem. I'm gonna be real with you. But if they trying to change, well, we gotta fall in line. And guess what? It start with me falling in line first. That means Toya next. And if you don't want to fucking fall in line, guess what the fuck gonna happen? You getting kicked out the fucking line. You're gonna get kicked out the line. Ain't no more show. Ain't no more doing nothing for free. Ain't no more supporting you and telling our story and you only getting the bag for it, but yelling out all this motherfucking you doing this for us. Bitch, you're supposed to if I'm giving you my life.
So Walter's issue was each sibling has a different issue. And I feel like when Walter said, well, you have us on the show, we're not really getting paid. You're getting paid. You're getting paid for the show, but we're not. But you're getting paid not based on your life, but ours. Our mama's, issues, the issues with us losing our brothers, me coming out of prison. You know what I'm saying? So his point was, we here as your family on this show, and you be saying to the world how, well, I've helped support them for years and they're ungrateful. And I think there's a bit of truth when Toya says that. But I do agree, if we're coming on this show, we should be getting paid to maybe not getting paid as much as Toya is, because Toya and everything their name. But like no one was really tuning in to watch shit about Toya and Reginae. Most folks were watching the show because of her issues with her mom and her siblings. Like no one said, because that's just true tea. So Walt saying you're talking about supporting us in the past, which was fine. But even now, if we want to show and you're not showing the truth of your life, but they're getting the truth of our life, why aren't we getting paid?
I'm dead, bro. Let people live their life and stop thinking you can control it, man. And this is not about no Toya, because some of y'all love my sister, and I love her. You can't love her more than me. That's my sister. But damn, know what you're saying, bro. Stop trying to wreck people's lives just because they chose to be transparent and not scary like you to tell their story. Damn, bro. Like, ain't nothing wrong if Beta said she was messing with that little girl. I was going to wait on her. I follow God. I'm not into all that. But I'm not going to stop messing with my sister just because she's having a learning experience in her life and she's young. Hey, if that's the case, we could blame fingers on everybody. Walt left his wife and his children. Toya been married 3 times.
Child, he said when he pulled out how one day they daddy left their mom or the kid, he said, but we can talk about how Toya has 3 marriages. When him making the point that you beefing with your sister based on who she dating, let her make her mistakes. She young and dumb, let it happen. But why be upset because of who she dated? And that's a part of the storyline. When you have 3 marriages under your belt, okay, I was like, not shading the sister.
Casey, a fucking knucklehead. Oh,
again, he's calling each person. Each of us has shit going down.
Oh, Nita and Big Walter really the problem. We could throw blame around everywhere, bruh, but it ain't about that, man. Huh? The check ain't come to us. The check went to you once again. And we keep being ducks wanting to bend over backwards and saying that, okay, it's a new time. It's a new story. You know what I'm saying? We done lost 2 brothers. Man, let's throw all that bull crap beside us and come together and try to amend this and be some type of medicine for people that's going through the same thing. Why am I mind the only one there? Ain't nobody said nothing about me being mad at Toya, baby. I'm mad at my family. Me too. This is what I'm saying right now. Stop doing it. She only say it when it's time for a show. We got receipts, is what I'm trying to tell you. When we was filming, we was together. When we stopped filming, there was no more hanging out. When Casey got a show to do or something, Toya is not attending. When Beatty got a birthday, Toya is not there. When Toya got something going on, we supporting. What part you don't get? Huh? What part y'all don't understand, bruh? Ain't nobody mad at nobody. What we saying is stop being fake with the rat and shit, with the pleasing y'all. Is what traumatized for real.
Walt said, "Bitch, stop playing with me."
You know how people do wrong, right? And we try to clean it up. You hear me? We gonna try to dress it up and clean it up. You know, when you know you wrong, you gonna do all this trying to clean it up. But if you know you right, stick to what you own and continue doing right. Don't take the narrative and try to shift it to prove your point or to your benefit for you and yours. When if everybody's saying that you the problem, then you the fucking problem. Or if you beefing with this person, that person, that person, that person, come on, bro, you acting too perfect. That rhyme for y'all? Let me say it again. If you beefing with this person, that person, this person, that person, that means you too fucking perfect, bro. Don't cut the cameras off when it comes time to show your business. But when you showing your family business, you and that motherfucker, even shit that's off camera, even when the camera's not on, you showing that. But when it come down to your personal business, stop the cameras. That go for you and your daughter. Y'all see that? Stop the camera. So stop making people thinking that you giving us a platform when it's our story. How you gonna tell Nita's story and you can't go through Walt? You gotta go through Walt to tell Nita's story. How you gonna sit here and talk about rooting them children and stuff, talk about rooting them or joshing them, and you ain't even gonna show their kids? Like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta be real, bro, and discuss family, call family out on certain things. They go to fans, they go to the supporters or groupies or whatever you want to call them. There they go. They wrong. She need to cut all her family off. What if her family tired of her ass? What if her family saying we need to cut you off because we tired of this? Huh?
Child, the family is feuding. The family is fighting all over this shit. I feel like they are a family in crisis. All of them have their own issues. It's a catch-22. No one is watching the show for Toya or Regine. However, they're the names. However, folks know if Toya and Reggie coming, so it's the mama, the daddy, the brothers. The same way, let's say the same thing with Keisha Cole. When Keisha Cole, Frankie, Nasty, all that shit, they were watching not just for Keisha Cole, but for all of the bullshit. The same is that with Toya. They're watching for all the other stuff. And I think his point is we all have our own shit going on that's aired out in full. There's stuff going on in Toya life that they're like, cut the camera. His point is, don't only air our shit, air yours too. And you can be tired of us, but we also tired of you. They're a family in crisis. And if Toya and if this show gets a third season, and let's say the third season, they don't include none of her family, her siblings, her mama. Let's say just Reginae, Toya, and that's it. How many folk child at one on TikTok? I saw Walt say Toya's husband got kids. I said he got kids. I didn't know he had kids. Now I don't know if it's true, but on the TikTok, I was gonna repost it, but I forgot. Let me see. Hold on. On the TikTok, Walker was saying that he got other kids. Is this it?
Traumatized for real.
I wonder if I can find it because I was like,
more than me, that's my son. The check ain't come to us.
That's not
this
it.
is what I'm saying, right? Do something.
I can't find it. But at one point, he was saying that allegedly Red has kids, and that Toya has to deal with baby mama drama. And he like, why ain't none of that on the show? You want to show, my issues, Casey issues, okay? You want to show all of this stuff for the drama that we have, but you have stuff too, and that ain't being shown. You getting all this money too, but we ain't getting. So again, it's a bunch of bullshit. But I do feel like if on the show their drama is playing out, they should get paid. Now, my thing's also this: don't film no show and sign no contract without knowing what you're gonna get paid for. I'm not coming to film shit if the business ain't handled. No, what's my check? What's my check? So if y'all did film, but y'all didn't ask to be paid, that's y'all fault. That ain't Toya's fault. Now, should she want y'all to get paid? Cool, yeah, she should. But y'all also shouldn't go around there filming for free. That's dumb on y'all part. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's I get everyone's point. I get Toya's point in saying, I'm tired of the bullshit of fussing with y'all, so I'm done. I get the brothers feeling like she used them for the show and be beef with them for the show, and then when the show not airing, they're not talking. The show starts filming again, and then they talking, trying to work shit out. It's a whole lot of stuff. They need Jesus. You need Jesus. Now, Toya did respond in a long ass post. For the record, I don't decide what gets discussed on the show. You spoke to the producers and shared what you wanted to share, and that's what was filmed, just like we did. And yes, we absolutely say cut the cameras when things start to go left. You have the right to do that too. If you don't want to be on the show or share your story, then you didn't have to. No one was forced to do anything. And for the record, everyone on our show was paid. Everything this man said in the rant is a lie. Okay, then she said, watch the lion. I've shared my trauma and vulnerable moments since I've been on TV, and I've grown so much since then. Of course, my story has evolved. The only thing that hasn't changed is this hate and jealousy from you all. Yet I still try. I try to give you opportunities, a platform to share your music and your lives, but somehow it's never enough. And that's her point in saying, I'm letting y'all be here, and whatever I do, y'all want more. More and more and more and more and more. I've done all I can do for you hoes, okay? You had the best look of the show, but now you claim I quitted you. The look you had was the same one I wanted for everyone. You were never genuine. For the first day of filming, you were already trying to connect with the network to get your own show. You've been a snake from the start, and that's the part that hurts the most, because after coming home, I really thought we turned a corner in our relationship. Your whole role on the show was fake for the cameras, and now I know once and for all, you never genuinely rock with me, and that's the sad part. Now, Toya, I'm gonna say this. He should try to get his own show. He should. He should. If he has his own shit, he should try to get. He should. As long as him getting his own show don't stop you from in your show, I would not be upset if they want their own thing. Because you should want them to get off your, like, you know what, again, Keisha Cole. At some point, Frankie and Nephew had their own shit because it became separate. And then that way, they can build on their own. So I don't know, child. We shall see. But yeah, I don't, you know, she has every right to feel like they're trying to play with her. They're trying to use her because you want to use me to get to the network. I mean, how else I'm gonna get on the show? You know what I'm saying? Now maybe he should say, hey, to her, I want to try my own show, let her know. But I don't, as long as he was not trying to backdoor and ruin her show, getting him one, I think that's not a big issue. So to me, there's truth in what both of them are saying, and then the rest is their opinion on how they feel from their own perspective. I won't say anyone lying because I ain't that child, but she said that man lying. I said, well, child, let it be that. Now Walters came back, and I don't care. Either way it go, they beefing. Okay, everyone is beefing because Red came.
I'm coming.
It was trying to be funny and was like in the car joking, like going, like ranting, like Walter was.
To y'all, man, y'all already know I don't be with that internet stuff. I don't be with that back and forth. I don't be doing stuff for the gram or, you know, looking for no attention, validation or.
So Toya husband then went on social media trying to, I guess, clown Walter, and child Walter then like mess. Okay, it's a mess. Lastly, Mama D and them. Mama D and Scrap. I don't think I've ever seen Scrappy make sense. Now we know Mama D and Bambi was fussing. You know, Bambi said Scrap got 11 big mamas, $11. He broke and he ain't shit, and I don't like it. And I feel like for the first time ever, Scrappy kind of made sense.
Able to pay the girl child support. No, it don't matter. I don't care what she say about me. I don't care nothing about it because you can't be broke and pay the child support that I pay and still live in the same house that I live in and have the jewelry and live the life I live. You can't do it and be broke and have $11. I'm sorry. And I take care of my kids when they at my house and when they at their mama house. So at the end of the day, I can't nobody that beg a judge for child support money and tell me nothing about broke or $11 and nothing. You can't. You can't. And I'm the one that put you in position. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you'll just be Malaysia's friend.
No, Malaysia's friend. Do y'all remember when Bambi was on Basketball Wives and she was Malaysia's friend? That was a while ago.
Sorry to put you in it, Malaysia. I love you. And I know you're going to be in it regardless because that's your friend, but you don't never say nothing bad about me. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But still, you just be her friend. You know what I'm saying? On Basketball Wives. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, anywho, God brought you here. I'm not the sole person that or the spirit that got you there, but I was the tool, then the vessel that got you there that God used. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not God. God blesses people who he want to bless. I can't bless nobody unless God tell me to. I'm able to pay the girl child support. No, it don't matter. I don't care what she say about me. I don't care nothing about it because you can't be broke and pay the child support that I pay and still live in the same house that I live in and have the jewelry and live the life I live. You
not the jewelry.
Can't do it and be broke and have $11. I'm sorry.
It was another one he did. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I got out of that, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you, Lord God, in Jesus' name. I thank you for blessing me. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for blessing me, God.
The fact that Scrappy is still making money without making music, I mean, it is a blessing.
I can't even, I used to think it was a problem to go forward in life. Man, it was a blessing to go forward in life. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. And y'all can side with that motherfucker. I don't even give a no more. I'm that happy. I'll be telling my mama, listen, I tell my mom all the time, I'm like, hey, I don't care what y'all say about me. I'm happy that I'm over here. I'm blessed. I'm in good spirit. I'm still able to raise my kids. God is providing all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to pay the girl child support. No, it don't matter. I don't care what she say about me. I don't care nothing about it, because you can't be broke and pay the child support that I pay and still live in the same house that I live in and have the jewelry and live the life I live. You can't do it and be broke and have $11. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. And I take care of my kids when they at my house and when they at their mama's house. So at the end of the day, I can't nobody that beg a judge for child support money and tell me nothing about broke or $11 or nothing. You can't.
Is Scrappy upset? I feel like the part I agree with is him saying, "Ma, I don't care what she say about me. I don't care what she say about me." And that's the part people need to get to. Just stop even addressing each other, period. Bambi don't address Scrap. Scrap don't address Bambi. And Mama D, stay out of it. Okay, stay out of it. Because if they both start referencing each other, the beefing will stop.
You can't. And I'm the one that put you in position. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you'll just be Malaysia's friend. Sorry to put you in it, Malaysia. I love you. And I know you're going to be in it regardless because that's your friend, but you don't ever say nothing bad about me. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But still, you just be her friend. You know what I'm saying? On basketball-wise. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, anywho, God brought you here. I'm not the sole person that or the spirit that got you there, but I was the tool and the vessel that got you there.
The vessel? You think you're the Messiah?
God used, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not God. God blesses people who he want to bless. I can't bless.
Okay, he not Jesus.
Nobody unless God tell me to. And I do certain things, and I got to state the facts, and I'm gonna keep the facts because can't nobody sit up here and I don't give how bad a motherfucker glow up. Y'all gonna see what happened. Y'all gonna see the real. Y'all gonna see the real, and when y'all see it, I just want the same energy y'all gave me when y'all heard lies. I want the same energy y'all gave me and y'all gave my mama when y'all heard lies. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact that only the ones that believe this person are ones that's like that person. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. I don't give a fuck in any kind of weather. You dig what I'm saying? So I know that. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn to not get irritated.
See, this is what I was talking about.
Learn how to not get frustrated and let this take me out, because I will be on here mumbling and ranting and you wouldn't even understand what I'm saying. So I had to come on here this time so you can understand what I'm saying and speak all facts. Speak all facts. I don't want to lie on nobody. I gotta stay. I don't want nobody lying on me. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, this is the contest that I want to have with baby mama number 2 and Mama D.
And I'm happy he's not only speaking to Bambi, but to his mama. Okay? Not just to Bambi, but to Mama D too.
This is what I want. This is what we need to do. We're not talking about what's on TV now. We already done filmed it. We already done filmed that. Ladies, we already done filmed that. What we're going to do is, let's not say each other's name. Let's not talk about each other. I don't care what's on TV. That's on TV already. If y'all talking about each other or talking about me or whatever. Let's not say Scrappy name. I'm talking about now. Not on TV, I'm on Instagram, on social media. Let's not use Scrap for clout. Let's get our own clout. Let's do what we got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't use baby daddy. No. Don't use son. Just both of y'all don't say each other's name. I don't want nobody lying on me. Don't talk about each other. Don't talk about me, because I could care less. I've tried not to even say nothing about you. I will not say your name ever again. I promise you. I will never get on a TV show and talk to you. I promise you I will never get on a TV show and say your name. I will not do an interview about you. I would not say anything. So there would be nothing to argue about. There would be nothing to get on Instagram about. Don't talk about each other. Don't talk about me, because I could care less.
To me, that makes sense. It ain't gonna work. They gonna still say shit. It's gonna still come up because they messy as hell. And I feel like I don't even know why they still be beefing. Bambi's engaged to somebody else. Scrap just had a whole baby with somebody else. Why y'all even beefing? That's your ex-husband. That's your ex-wife. This and Mama D should not even be involved in none of this shit. Now I get Mama D responded because Bambi called Scrap broke and all them kids or whatever. But Mama D stay the fuck out of it. Because then when you say shit, it makes Scrap feel like he has to say something. But it's, yeah, and Spice was the one who said that lady had 11 listeners on Spotify. So what I like is that Scrap was like, look, we should just not address each other. Not say shit to each other. We don't have to, we already filmed the show. That's that on that. But let's just stop it. And that way it won't be no beefing. I think if Bambi and Scrap can ever just stop beefing and just co-parent, it will really help their co-parenting shit. But they're still fussing about each other and past shit and child support and who got what money and blah, 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 blah. And it keeps them muddy in the water. And then because Mom D gonna always drag Bambi, it stays into a fight. So to me, for the first time ever, Scrap was right. Hey, don't address each other. Don't say shit to me. Don't say my name. Don't say baby daddy. Don't say son, which means Mama D, you stop the bullshit too. Else, y'all gonna keep fussing for no goddamn reason. We tired of it. We are tired, y'all. We are tired of it. Oh Lord. We are tired and we are now done. Okay. Y'all look, are we done in less than 2 hours? I'm so happy. Okay, look, I hope y'all enjoyed today's show. I hope y'all subscribe. I hope y'all like the video. Okay, I'm gonna go chill out for the rest of my day. Okay, I will be live sometime tomorrow between 5 and 6 p.m. for something. Okay, again, like the video, subscribe, share, go watch the other content that's up. You know, it's always other videos that's up on the thing and whatnot, and do that, please and thank you. Okay, if YouTube have unsubscribed y'all, subscribe back. Okay, they playing with me and I don't like it. Okay, but I love you all. Have a good rest of your day, and I gotta go. Bye.